we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Pretty good coverage by the kick team, as we'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
On one, ready? Here we go.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. 16 yards right off the bat for the first down. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is the rookie from Auburn. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. And this defense for the Ravens, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. 2 carries for him now in the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
Gun. Stop. Close.
Burrow will throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Brown. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, again to Brown. And he's going to get stepped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Look at this defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really have something to talk about.
That's the challenge. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
11.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand.
11 MT. Here we go.
Burrow on play action. In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away. Look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Lamar going to give this to Ali. And a strong run that time as it's across midfield and down to 43. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front and the way he pressed the hole. Absolutely perfect.
Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Shamar Stewart collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Though we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the 1st quarter, here's another good example.
From the gun, Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. We're scoreless after one.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now it's Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down.
Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Jackson now. Now for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect you to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. To throw is Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
He's caught. And he's got this down to the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down.
Straight ahead they go with Ali. And able to get this to the 31. The Ravens 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pulled in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Jackson to Bateman there. First down, Ravens.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
14 more yards.
This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Throw left side complete. That's Ali. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll try it with Ali. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught. For a Ravens touchdown. Drake London with career touchdown number 60. And the Ravens go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Running right, here's Brown. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Now 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
10 yards there on a Bengal first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but always so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
11 Thomas. Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. T. Higgins, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. McPherson on for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Bengals 14, Ravens 7. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 8.
As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Now a second and 2. Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
And the Baltimore first.
Now Jackson. This is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Burrow looking to pass. Now he'll tack this and run. Will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute.
Here we go.
That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's Jackson to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Burrow will throw. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
The Ravens take over.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career
line.
Interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Rasheen Ali, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Ravens take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
Ravens 21, Bengals 14.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. passing here. Joe Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
16 yards. And the Bengal first down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Cincinnati.
Brock Bowers, 47 yards. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
That ties the game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 21.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And some room to work. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through the hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
25 yards that time.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
On the give, it's Ali. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Final minute now of the third quarter. Throwing is Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Towers. 83 yards receiving now for him on the afternoon as he's got a first down here.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Jackson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Shamar Stewart picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
17.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ali. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. A handoff here to Ali. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
And they'll run again. And this time he's in for a Raven touchdown.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 47 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Cincinnati.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
And when you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. Works his way inside the 30 on the pickup of 4.
And all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go. 11 MT, take.
Now it's Burrow. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. 180.
Brown. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Brown once more. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Here we go.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Joe Burrow, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. 74 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
180. What is it? You turned it.
Again, it's Ali. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, go for a touchdown. The runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? He barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Now it's Jackson. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
12 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Jackson now. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Well, this feels like a late-season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Nothing open downfield, they went underneath.
And see if you can get it to your running back, see if you can make someone miss in the open field.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, it's a run with Ali. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
13 yards.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
15-yard line.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Ready, sit up.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On his own read, they'll go with Ali. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about it if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
On third down, Ali. And he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming.
A 25-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one too low.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Burrow. Connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Man, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Here's first down.
Here we go.
A final shot now for Burrow. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore